welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, Oregon quarterback Dante Moore is so excited to kick off this season with Oregon. He surpassed an opportunity to be a high draft pick in the NFL to come back for one more ride after a disappointing college football playoff showing last year. He believes Oregon can take it all the way this season, and it will all ride on the Heisman hopes of Dante Moore and the Oregon Ducks. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So Ole Miss kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They're in overdrive already into the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. In the red area, it's Davison. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Dante Moore fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Nothing, and this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line.
And how about this defense? 2 great plays in the row, defending the pass, now stuffing the run ball.
Yeah, and it just looks like they're going to make the offense earn it, right? They know at this point, if you're going to score a touchdown, it's not going to come easy. So someone here, if they're going to throw it now on 3rd down, is going to have to make a contested catch.
The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal again from the 2. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. On the run, it's Lacey. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. He couldn't do it on that last play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Give to the single back. Makes a man miss. Got a little grass. Just keeps moving. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He shed tackles like a snake, getting rid of his skin.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, I mean, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Running to Green. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Throwing more. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it for a big play. Completion for the 1st down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the red zone, it's Davison. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line and scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Moore moves around to clear up the vision. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
That's some pretty sticky coverage right there, man. You play that man-to-man coverage and you have those out-breaking routes. I tell you what, you got to kind of be careful as a QB how much you want to attack that, especially when the coverage.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Moore. And it's picked off at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Looking to throw. Slings it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Moore to throw. He unleashes a long one. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Moore will throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Dumps it off in the flats. Could not make his way to the corner. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments. Caught in the backfield, it's Odom. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Cunningham. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Rebels go rolling down the field. They'll give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He now has 79 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Rebels want to move quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And the Rebels looking to convert on fourth down. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Run in the red zone, it's Davison. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dante Moore. It's complete on the right side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ducks!
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
It's not always the sacks on the quarterback. You want to affect him. You want to get to his legs. And if you can smash him, even better. Hit him in the face, make that ball float up in the air, creates the turnover, creates the big play, momentum shift for the defense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing more. Under fire. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Using the quick game. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped short of the first down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
More to throw for it on 4th down. Hauls it in. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oregon! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So they picked up 32 yards on that drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. One more snap coming before halftime. Moore. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Buckeyes in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. At the 45, on its way. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he will score! Touchdown, Rebels!
And man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the third quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Here's Moore to throw. With the catch, it's Bear. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
In the gun on third down, Moore. He's looking deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Dante Moore. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Moore to the air. Spits it out to the back. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Dante Moore wants to throw again. It's complete to the right. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Using his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. I'll admit I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Oh, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, no, they're just going to draw them to the offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second. But you can tell they had a plan ready.
Unloads it downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's not the worst place in the world to miss. Coaches will tell you, man, when you're going to take those deep shots and those fly routes down the field, if you're going to miss as a quarterback, you don't miss inside. And he misses outside a little bit. Like to give your receiver a better chance, but it's a good job missing outside.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Throwing more. That's caught. It's Stewart. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
The run inside. It's Davison. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Moore. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Hey, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers.
They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Moore will throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Ducks! They move on top here in the 4th. The Ducks with the answer. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this defense up.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this. Turning it on! And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. He now has 115 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. And the Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rebels. The Rebels surge back on top. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Running inside, it's Davison. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Motion from the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
The give out of the gun. Shakes off the defender. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Here's more to throw. Moving out to the right. Makes a connection. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Moore to the air. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Looking for more room. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. No. Flip the script. The big pick six. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do because this passing attack has not been great.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Incomplete. of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium with over 101,000 fans in place is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Trying to take it back. Good pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Volunteers. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Now here's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Quarterback may change this route. The run inside. It's Bishop. Leaps into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
Right back to the well. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll try it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Running inside. It's Morris. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Walton. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Under fire. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Looking downfield on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
We'll give the defense credit for great awareness that time. That's what you call sudden change football. Their offense just turned it over. Coordinators love taking shots the first play after getting a takeaway, especially this part of the field. So the defense was ready for it. They were in great position. The ball falls incomplete. Nice job in sudden change.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Escapes the pressure going right. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Ball down at the 7-yard line. A nice return after the pick has them in business.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Throwing, Carr, puts it out of the air. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Walton. Maybe some room here. Past the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nope.
Makes the grab and room to run. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown ball. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Here's a little room there. 10. Touchdown, Irish. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point is good. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So here is the Tennessee offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drop. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
The Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
To the air on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage that are going to the running backs and to the tight ends, those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
The Vols trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. Beck's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Mobley. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Rush is on him. Wide open downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, Reese, the one guy's name you haven't called yet is this big fella tight end right here. He's one of the better ones that we see week in, week out. And finally in the second quarter, they get him a completion. This has to keep going now for the offense. You got to keep looking his way. He's too big of a weapon to ignore. If they're going to win this game, he needs more touches.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Carr. Got his man down the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
This is why there's a lot of receivers that go alligator arms and they start tiptoeing over the middle of the field because you don't want to be living with these big physical linebackers are. This guy, though, completely fearless, crosses the defender's face. He makes the catch, gets absolutely laid out by the linebacker, but he holds on anyway.
The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Running inside, it's Mobley. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Here's Carr to throw. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
finally a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And the Vols will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And man, 3 plays into this drive, and it's apparent what this offense wants to do. They're going to take shots down the field. They're going to be aggressive.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. There's the pressure. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Baylor taking on the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Bears, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll open the second half with a run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on 2nd down. On target. There's some room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Volunteers racing to the line in a hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Push down for the tackle.
you run the slant route day one. And this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Got some room in it to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now at wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Walton. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He is threatening to run his way into the Irish annals like Julius Jones did against Pitt and Navy, or maybe rolling like the bus, Jerome Bettis or Vegas Ferguson.
Just having a day. Give it to him. Good things happening. Listen, this offense, they're physical up front. They're creating holes, and the running back is doing the rest. This is clinic take 101 on how to be physical.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Running inside. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job on the defense covering that thing up.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Now on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They'll move the wide receiver. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They booted away on 4th down. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the comeback is on. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. The hand to the running back. Breaks into the open. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll move the tight end. Might as well give it to him again. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly complete. Finds a crease at the 20. Into the end zone unimpeded. Except for that piece of laundry on the field, this might be coming back. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Young. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. He's past the 30. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And here they come, almost all the way back. The Irish punch back.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot?
Booby,
Because
booby,
he
booby.
did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt.
Yo.
This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And
Huh?
4 touchdowns on the day.
On to attempt the try.
Every time I put that Glock in a nigga's face, I put that bitch right in their mouth. Tell a nigga bite it. Nigga be so fucking scared. Nigga be swallowing the Glock like, whoa, you freaky, chill out.
One play, explosive touchdown just like that.
Y'all on, man.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Yeah, work here, Greek? Oh, okay. Right, I'm in this dynasty game. I got Tennessee playing Notre Dame right now.
Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
Oh, I can hear you.
For a couple, they'll
What
stop him
you
at the
said?
27.
Late in football games, I
Thanks.
have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to
Yeah,
put
my custom
quarterback in
playbook.
great situations if I do throw.
Yeah, facts.
Low risk.
Facts.
Keep that clock moving. Get a few first
These
downs.
niggas
And
shit,
if I get a
bro.
few first downs with that clock
Yeah, running
moving,
back cool.
I get
But
the
other than
W
that,
to
these
get out of
niggas
here.
shit. Cool. How you get that? How you get through
The
that?
defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out.
Come on, Boob. I need your offense right here.
Having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force the negative play.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback making adjustments. Finds maybe a crease. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
That's the best run we've seen from this guy all night tonight. Doing a really nice job, and he's getting better as the game goes on right now. So
See
if
that,
I'm on
huh?
offense, as this game progresses, I'd keep giving him the football
Right.
because he's wearing this defense down.
The Vols will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion.
Oh my God, that DN is crazy.
They
Oh, that's
make
face
the
mask.
stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the
Boo,
decision
trying to
has
get in
been
the
made, and the
trying to
coach
lab
will
right quick,
take
bro.
the penalty.
After this game.
The offense comes back out with a
bet.
new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st
Oh
down.
my God.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands.
Hey, this
and
nigga
threw it to
D-line
him.
is
A
insane.
nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Time to get off, K3.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air.
Son, shit, these niggas defense is
And
crazy,
just a
man.
short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space,
right
but
there.
that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Big 3rd down.
What
play
y'all
here.
do over
If they
there,
get a
Kid?
stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. From the gun, wants to pass.
Look at this game.
Much on that one, just out of his reach.
Fucking
Every
field goal.
defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. The offense changing the play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. He's saving this nigga.
Wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The run inside. It's Walton. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after
they got 15 rushes for 325 yards.
This is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Walton. He breaks a tackle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying, because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and managing. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the 1st down. Down a possession here in the
running duel.
They'll need
to
convert on this 4th down. They'll run for it.
Come on, miss it. That's my foot, dog.
Before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the 1st down.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
I got one time he not Notre Dame.
And they'll stay on the attack from there.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Caught! Touchdown, Irish! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now.
He ass too, bro. He's so ass.
Big plays and big games to close this thing out.
And he puts through the extra point.
He's so
no
fucking
chance at a return
ass,
here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This will be the last.
Look at this nigga, bro. They get so pussy.
Last chance they have, maybe to win it at the gun. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get...
He wants to take the top off. Last pass ball
suck,
incomplete,
dog.
and that's going to do it. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Oh shit, lags me, bro.